February 8th, 2023, a mother and daughter stepped outside their Sacramento home and got into a gray Hyundai Tucson parked in front of the residence. After starting the vehicle, the two briefly returned inside to retrieve an item they had forgotten. In those few moments, a man named Clayton Freeman climbed into the SUV without permission. When the mother came back outside, she saw Freeman sitting in the driver's seat and immediately realized what was happening. She yelled for him to stop and attempted to prevent him from leaving, but Freeman drove away, causing minor injuries as he fled in the stolen vehicle.
Right here, I was like right here. I heard the car close and I was like, wait. And then I looked and there was a guy in the car. And then I stopped and I was like, no, please don't do this. And then I walked around to try to get in the car and he took off and he kind of drugged me.
Okay. The carjacking was reported to the police and the Hyundai was entered into law enforcement databases as a stolen vehicle. Officers throughout the Sacramento area were advised to be on the lookout for it. The following morning, February 9th, Sacramento police officer Jeffrey Dahl was on patrol in the Del Paso Heights neighborhood when he spotted the stolen Hyundai parked along Cantalier Street. The vehicle appeared abandoned. The windows were covered by a blanket, and the SUV was parked quietly along the curb. At first glance, it looked like a recovered stolen vehicle waiting to be towed. But when Officer Dahl opened the driver's door, he got a surprise. Apparently, after a long night of tomfoolery and carjackery, the suspect had decided the stolen Hyundai made a decent place to sleep. Officer Dahl discovered Clayton Freeman asleep in the back seat.
Hey, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Now. Step out. Now.
Come in.
Yeah. Do not step yet. Hold up. Do not move. Put your hand right.
Come on, bro.
Bravo 28. Can you serve me another unit? At me.
I'm coming up.
Hey.
Huh?
Stay right where you're at. You understand? Do not move.
I'm coming.
Do not move.
I'm coming.
Do not move.
Okay.
Do not move. I'm going to tase you. I'm going to tase you. I'm going to tase you.
Come out.
I'm out with the suspect on the 215. Do not move. I'm going to tase you right now.
Let me come out.
No, I'm going to tase you. Stay right where you're at. Do not move. If you move, I tase.
Hold on.
Do not move.
Hold on, wait. I'm going to just sit down.
It looks like he's actually going to map a Cantalier and baseball.
Do not
alley.
move. If you move, I'm tasing you. Let me see your hands.
They
Put your
right here.
hands. I swear, if you move, I tase.
They're
You
right
understand?
here. I'm coming out.
I'll tell you when to step out. I will tell you when to step out. If you
coming
move,
out.
I tase you.
I'm coming out.
I will tell you when to step
I'm
out. Do not start this car.
I'm not. I'm trying to move back right here.
Do not start this car. Do not start it. You hear those cars? Do not fucking move. I'm going to tase you right now.
Hey, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Do not move. Do not move.
Damn.
Do not fucking move this car.
28, where you at?
Do not move this car.
Let me come out.
No.
Can I come out, please?
No, you cannot
not?
come out.
Why not?
Because I said so. Turn off this car.
Intersection of baseball alley and Cantalier.
Turn off this car.
Can I please go?
No, do not fucking move this car.
Why not?
Because I said.
The driver's seat had already been pushed nearly all the way forward, likely creating more room for Freeman to stretch out in the rear of the vehicle. Officer Dahl immediately began issuing commands and called for backup officers to respond to his location. At first, Freeman appeared to cooperate. He began moving forward throughout the vehicle to the front passenger seat. To an outside observer, it might have looked like he was preparing to surrender, but officers quickly realized something else was happening. Instead of exiting the vehicle, Freeman began attempting to start it. Officer Dahl repeatedly ordered him to stop and deployed his taser in an attempt to prevent him from escaping. The taser appeared to have little effect. Whether due to thick clothing, poor probe placement, or simple determination on Freeman's part, the deployment failed to stop him. As the struggle continued, Freeman worked his way into the driver's seat and managed to start the stolen SUV. At the same time, backup officers began arriving on the scene. What had started as the recovery of a stolen vehicle was rapidly turning into a dangerous situation. As Officer Dahl struggled with Freeman through the open driver's door, Freeman suddenly accelerated. Officer Dahl was dragged alongside the moving SUV as it lurched forward. Moments later, his sergeant arrived and moved his patrol vehicle in a place to assist. According to investigators, Freeman had a clear path available if his only goal was to escape. You can see it in the video. Instead, officers later stated that he turned the vehicle towards them. The Hyundai sideswiped the sergeant's patrol vehicle. As it did, the sergeant's legs became trapped between the open driver's door of the patrol vehicle and the Hyundai itself. The impact caused severe injuries and could be heard on body camera footage as the sergeant screamed in pain. And the chaos wasn't over. The stolen Hyundai then struck another police vehicle, forcing officers to scramble out of the way. Freeman reversed and struck the sergeant's patrol vehicle a second time. By this point, officers on scene believed the stolen SUV was no longer simply a getaway vehicle. They believed it had become a weapon. Officers later stated they feared for their lives and the lives of the other officers around them. As Freeman continued accelerating and maneuvering the vehicle towards the officers, the sergeant and another officer that had arrived opened fire. In total, 17 rounds were fired. Despite being struck by gunfire, Freeman managed to escape the scene. He drove approximately 1 mile away to a family member's residence. Freeman's sister then called 911 after he arrived with a gunshot wound to his shoulder. Family members transported him to Mercy General Hospital, where he received treatment and was taken into custody. Testing of him when he was in the hospital also revealed methamphetamines in his system. Although the sergeant survived the incident, investigators reported he suffered significant soft tissue injuries and nerve damage to his leg. Officer Dahl escaped with only minor injuries despite being drugged by the vehicle. The Sacramento County District Attorney's Office later reviewed the shooting and concluded the officer's actions were lawful under the circumstances. Freeman was ultimately charged with 1 count of carjacking and 2 counts of assault on a police officer. In March of 2024, he was sentenced to 11 years and 4 months in state prison, followed by 5 years of parole. Freeman later appealed his conviction, arguing that the charges were excessive and that he was not mentally capable of fully understanding the proceedings. The appellate court rejected those arguments and affirmed the conviction. All right, the next one I have for you, not a ton of info on it, but just before midnight on April 25th, 2026, Houston police responded to reports of gunfire at a Sam's Club located on East Freeway, and as officers approached the side entrance to the warehouse area, they found a door partially opened and began searching for the shooter. 3 officers were there, and when they started approaching and giving commands, more shots were heard coming from inside. After making entry, some craziness happens.
Houston police!
There's the shooting.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I got you.
46 Frank. We just announced ourselves at the open door, and we're hearing gunshots inside the Sam's Club.
Houston police, come out!
Stay back, don't just hold it to back.
Come over here. You're in the front of the door.
There's something fine. Get your hands. Take care of business.
Okay.
What door are you guys in?
What is this? The northeast side? Yeah, see what you can see.
We're on the west side. Back.
Houston police!
Somebody arrived out
Houston police! Make yourself known! Where are you at?
here.
Houston police! Houston police!
Houston police, come out! Stand up!
I got a window right here. Window right here that's shattered. Houston police! Where are you at? I don't want to do this. Come on.
Come out of that room! Put your hands up!
Houston police! Is anybody down? Anybody need help? I'm hearing noise in this room. All right, we gotta clear this room. Yep, somebody watch my alarm.
Watch the alarm.
Door's still shut.
See somebody?
All right.
Houston police! Who's in there?
Come out!
Hey!
Hands up!
Hey, you right there! I see you! Get your ass out here!
Come up on your right.
I got a guy behind the printer. He's on the right side.
Come on with your hands up! Come on with your hands up!
Hey, you! Don't you do that stupid shit, man!
Where's he at? Where's he at?
He's behind the printer right here in front. He's right here.
Oh, man. You okay? Yeah. Security! Security, come out! Hands up!
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
Come out with your hands up!
Let me see your hands! Where you at? Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
I think the room's.
He's right here. He's right here.
I'm gonna kick it. Can we kick it?
Yeah, he's got a shot.
It's hard to kick that door, your man.
Guns on the ground.
It's on the ground.
Yo, let me see your hands. There's a security guard. You okay? Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. What are you doing?
Grab him. I got him. I'm gonna pull him out. I'm gonna pull him out. Where's the gun?
Got one hurt.
Go give me some gloves. Give me some more gloves. Do me a favor. Susie, pull that vest off of him. Yeah, he was shooting at us.
Once officers made it inside, they noticed a window to an office that had been broken out. When they went to investigate the area, a shot was fired at the lead officer. He returned fire through that window and hit his mark. Despite that, the suspect continued on, so more rounds were sent his way. After the threat was no longer a threat, officers kicked the door in and rushed in to pull out the suspect. A couple of times during that, you may have heard officers say, "It's a security guard." Once they pulled him out, he was wearing security gear. It said so plainly on the front. So why would a security guard open fire on police? Well, as it turns out, he wasn't a security guard. Later identified as 25-year-old Obed Flores Trujillo, the suspect in this, he wasn't a security guard at all. The way this all started, He showed up in the parking lot after hours and started breaking into cars. One of the cars he broke into was the car of a security guard. He stole those items and put them on. Some employees saw what was going on outside and went to see about it. The suspect opened fire on them and then ran inside the warehouse section of Sam's. Then, after the gunfight with police and being hit multiple times, police began rendering aid until paramedics could arrive. He was transported to a local hospital where he later died. So, it seems like overall, it's not a good idea to be breaking into cars. Also, it's a worse idea to shoot at employees of Sam's, and definitely not a good idea to shoot at police, mainly because when police are shot at, they have a tendency to shoot back. On April 16th, 2020, a witness called 911 after seeing what he believed was a body being dumped from a van in the Oakland Hills of California.
Oakland Emergency Dispatcher 20.
Yes, I'm on Pinehurst Road. I witnessed some people dumping a body, and I think she's still alive.
Okay, what is the address?
I'm on Pinehurst Road. There's no address. It's
The nearest intersection.
Skyline, near Skyline, but down the hill from Skyline. Where the person is, I think she's still breathing. I don't know. She's under a blanket. It's like she's bleeding, and there's no service where that was. So I got somebody else. He's going up the hill in a car. He's going to call 911 from there. I don't know if I should wait here, and then I could direct exactly where the body or person is. But yeah, are you still there?
Okay, I'm still here. I'm trying to get an ambulance started. Give me one moment, okay? Did you see who did this?
I saw a van pulling away from the spot, and there was a guy in another car had the road blocked below that, telling me, "Don't go that way," in very broken English. And somebody else saw that person too.
The caller repeatedly described what he had witnessed as a body being dumped from a van. But as he got closer, he realized the woman was still breathing. The victim had been left on the side of Pinehurst Road in the Oakland Hills area. She was badly beaten and critically injured. At the time, neither the caller nor responding officers knew who she was. Investigators would later identify the woman as 29-year-old Tanisha Thomas. What officers responding to that scene didn't yet know was that Tanisha's family had already become concerned for her safety hours earlier. Those family members reported her missing after she failed to return home. She had last been seen with 24-year-old Juan Ayan Barraza. As relatives attempted to determine where she was, Juan reportedly told them that something bad had happened to her before leaving the area. Now officers had a critically injured victim, a suspect on the run, and a van that needed to be located as quickly as possible. A description of the vehicle was broadcast to the officers throughout the area, and it wouldn't take too long before police found it. Officers from Oakland and Richmond located the van and began pursuing it. At this point, officers were not simply chasing a fleeing vehicle. They believed that the suspect had just left a woman for dead on the side of the road. As the pursuit continued, the suspect repeatedly refused to stop. What happens next is unusual even by police pursuit standards. At the very end of the pursuit, one of the officers fired multiple rounds through his own windshield and driver's side window.
Speed.
1076, officer down. No eastbound traffic. South 37th and Stige.
Just seconds later, the pursuit reached its violent conclusion. Instead of surrendering, Juan drove directly into a police vehicle occupied by 3 officers. The impact was severe. One officer managed to escape the vehicle moments before the collision. Another officer was caught between vehicles as the van slammed into the patrol car. In the chaos that followed, officers believe one of their own may have been shot. Multiple officers opened fire on the suspect.
We have a vehicle from going again, he's doing a U-turn. Oh, he's back northbound on 37. You caution. Officer down, he's on 3 medical, shots fired.
Let's go, Brandon! Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car! Yeah. Let's go! Get in the car! Go! Someone drive him! Where you shot? Let's go! Where you shot? Where you shot? I got ran over. Oh shit! Take him!
We also have video from the helicopter, and it provides a much clearer view of what occurred, because previously, one of the officers that was down, we weren't really sure what happened to him. From the ground, officers believe one of their own were struck by gunfire. The aerial footage shows something different. The injured officer had actually been trapped between vehicles during the collision. He had not been shot. He had been crushed and run over when the suspect rammed the patrol car. The officer suffered a broken leg and a broken shoulder. His injuries required multiple surgeries. The suspect was struck by gunfire and died at the scene. Going back to the original location of where all this started at, the woman that was dumped on the side of the road, Tanisha Thomas, she had suffered catastrophic injuries, including a gunshot wound to the head. Despite being found alive that day, she never recovered. Approximately 1 month later, she died from her injuries. The suspect had an active warrant at the time of the encounter. News reports also detail a prior domestic violence case in which he was accused of holding a knife to a woman's throat during a sexual assault. He ultimately resolved that case through a plea agreement and had reportedly failed to complete required domestic violence classes. The officer-involved shooting was later reviewed by the Contra Costa County District Attorney's Office. Prosecutors concluded that the officers acted lawfully and found no criminal wrongdoing in their use of force. So, more than a couple pretty crazy incidents there. For those of you listening on your favorite podcast app, I want you to continue to do so, for sure. But, if you have the time and want to see even more of this episode, go over to youtube.com and search for Music City 911. This was actually my first full video episode. I hope you enjoyed it, but just know that I'm still learning a lot about all aspects of this, so future episodes can only get better. And of course, all the episodes will still be coming out in audio versions as well. So if you need Music City 911 on the go, it'll still be there for you. For those of you watching on YouTube, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you want more of this. And those of you listening, be sure to leave a 5-star rating and review on whatever podcast app you're listening on. Until next time, from Music City 911, I'm Brandon, and y'all have a good one.